And I love the wide body jeans now, the straight jeans.
And now it's in.
Yeah, now it's in.
And now I'm able to wear them.
Bro, everything
it
with
changes,
this
it comes
fitness
around. It just comes back around.
No matter what
always
happens, it's always coming back.
Because right now the 90s look is in.
Yes.
The 2000s look is in.
Yes.
The comfortable, the baggy, the straight. It's all in right now. And it's comfortable. And I don't have to freaking put on tight stuff anymore.
Fuck that. My tight shit is on.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm more comfortable just putting.
Yo, listen, man. Hold on. It's my motto. It's my motto.
I'm too.
If it ain't tight, it ain't right.
If it ain't tight, it ain't right.
Welcome back to the Pump and Culture Podcast. My name is Casey. We have Ron. We have a special guest with us today. Ron will introduce her. He'll talk about where he met her and give her a nice little introduction, and then we'll go. And then we'll go into it like that.
Now, listen. Now, you guys know what I'm saying? I'm a fitness dude. I love fitness. And for me, when I'm in the gym and I'm looking around just for, motivation, inspiration, when you're looking around and you see other people that's serious. And it just so happened that she is one of those inspirational people that actually really get it in. Mm-hmm. And I always thought that. When I saw you, I was like, God damn it, she really is in here working. And when you see a female in there that's consistent, it's not even like just one time, but like I'm in the gym all the time. And every time I'm in the gym, you in the gym, I'm like, her ass in here getting that work. So I just definitely wanted to kind of bring you on and just kind of like have you on with us because you are about this fitness lifestyle, and I'm just glad that we have you here with us.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Definitely. Thank you.
So yeah, like it was like I said, it was a big deal, like just kind of seeing you and doing your thing. And also I wanted to let you know too, as I feel like by you having that discipline, I'm sure you do what you do for you, but then you also motivating others to kind of follow in that footstep. Yeah.
Surely.
So, yeah.
But first, tell her what's her name, man?
Kourtney. I did say Kourtney.
Did you say it? I don't remember hearing it. I don't remember hearing it, so I was like, I don't remember. It was a great introduction, but I didn't hear a name.
You didn't hear the name?
I didn't hear a name.
Oh, my bad. Well, this is Kourtney, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? For the listeners out here, this is Kourtney. But yeah, she's definitely dope. Definitely a part of what we got going on. That's why we want to bring on people that actually have that fitness lifestyle. And so Kourtney, yeah, you can talk about yourself.
Indeed. So I'm Kourtney with a K. Like Ron said, fitness is a part of my lifestyle. It's a part of my life. It keeps me sane.
Like a lot of us.
Yeah, surely. Like it's what we call movement therapy.
Yeah.
So it's big in my life and big of keeping everything, that equilibrium. So amongst that, I am also the owner of Sprouts Juice, which is the only cold pressed juicery in Essex County. First one in Essex County, only one in Newark that has the official cold pressed juicery. I'm a mom. It's so much more plethora of things. Like a undercover poet is what I would say.
Undercover poet?
Undercover poet, yeah, because I try to run from it, but I got some bars. People that know. And,
no. Wow, Casey, I don't know if you got to see this, right? So she does do the poetry thing. Okay. Bro, she did this poetry. I was like,
wait, hold on. So do you go to certain events? Because like my father is big with poetry.
Yeah.
He actually goes to events. Okay. People pay him to do his poetry. He don't really like, doing his poetry because he feels kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But he has that same kind of passion. But since he retired, he put it into his front. Okay. So now he literally goes out to Jersey City, New York. He does his poetry stuff in front of people.
I wonder if I seen you that before. You got
That's
to
what I'm thinking.
After.
Like you might have because he's been like over the past like year or two, he's been like really into the poetry.
Yeah, in there and out there. Yeah. So, yes, I am in a poetry scene as well. Not as much as I used to be because I wear different hats. Mm-hmm. So when I transition out of things, but my poetry family, they will, every time I see somebody, they be like, you still writing? You still, and it's like one of those things where, because it's a gift of mine and I didn't like ask to have it, bars come to me. And it's one of those things like J. Cole said, if you let him kill your dreams, it'll haunt you kind of vibe. So it's like, it'll haunt me if I don't write it down and just keep coming to me and whatnot. So I'm very appreciative to be able to have that gift and it comes to me. I haven't actually penned a full poem in quite some time.
Okay.
But I have been capturing the bars that do come to me only because
Nice.
I'm like full-time running business and
Do you have like a poetry notebook that you kind of write down your things? Kind of keep it for later?
Yeah. So I'll write it down, or my notes is crazy.
You know, I figured that.
My notes is
gotta
crazy.
be
Yeah, my notes
that.
are crazy. Yeah. So I have tons of bars, and how my creative process in writing is where I'll take when it's time. So I'll have concepts in my mind of different poems that I want to write.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it'll come to me where it's like, all right, it's time to get it out, you know? And what I'll do is I'll start by going to my notes or going to a notebook or whatever I capture these bars in, and I'll take a bar, and it's always like a punch bar.
Okay.
Like the poem that Ron is talking about that he heard is called Asset. So the first bar of that is like, what did I say? Damn, I'm sorry.
No,
I said,
okay. Put you on the spot. It's okay.
Yeah. I know, right?
No, we gonna have to do. It's okay, because what we have to do is while we do this,
we'll have to circle back around. To that.
we'll throw it up. We'll probably just put it up.
Okay.
So we'll just kind of like incorporate right inside what we do here.
No, I have it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have it. So and then it's that rose.
Okay.
Let's go rose.
Rose.
The ice
You know
rose.
what I'm saying?
I said, because I'm an asset, no matter how my ass sit. And then I just start writing from there. So that bar is like, because I'm an asset, no matter how my ass sit.
And then it starts the rhythm
And then
of going into
so I'll
whatever.
take that bar that I had, and that bar probably is like months, year, whatever old.
Yeah.
And then I'll start writing around it, and then I'm going in my notes and I'm like putting other bars from other places and just creating the whole poem centered around the whole concept.
Okay.
So that's how it pretty much comes together. So my writing process is definitely different, but it's there.
Okay.
And it
That's
comes
dope.
together. It's like,
That's dope.
so I have like a more of a free form writing. I tried doing a little rap, but I can't, even though when you hear
Because
me,
it's
it's
similar.
different.
It's similar.
very similar.
You know, it's writing. So I
Yeah,
figured it's kind
surely.
you know.
Most people are you know, poets in a sense. But
Shout out to
it's
Pac.
yeah, exactly. Shout out to Pac.
Mhm.
So it's free form, but rapping is like double dutch of the mind. It's like you gotta in between the music. It's so hard. It's so hard. So I definitely commend people who know how to rap and know how to do that, because that art right there is beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I like that. I like that what you're saying too. And I feel like, you know, with certain things, like it just comes natural for you. Like, you know, it doesn't seem like it's forced. It's something that you actually really like to do. And maybe somebody else may not understand why or how you're doing it, but you just kind of letting it flow for what you feel.
Surely.
And I think it's super important when you're doing something that you actually care, like love, that you just let it flow. So I think it's
it's a medium. And it's a way of getting a message out amongst a wide variety of people from different walks of life. Like, y'all both fulfill it, and y'all came from different walks of life, and I came from a different part as well. So it's like when you are able to do something, and that's just such as even working out too. You know, I'm good at it.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So, all right. So you know what? Let's talk about this, right? Like, what got you into fitness? Was it something that happened, or were you like maybe play sports back when you were in high school? Like, what made you say, you know what, I need to really kind of make this change? Or was it something you was going through and then you used the fitness as like something that was, you know, helping you mentally?
Yeah, typically that's how it is, right? Where you're going through something.
Yeah.
But how my first fitness journey even started out. So I had my daughter when I was 18 back in 2008. And if you guys remember the whole Mayan ruins and the whole conspiracy, I was low-key scared, high-key scared, right? So I started working out a few years. I think it was like maybe 2012 at that point or whatnot. And my first gym I ever signed up for was Gold's Gym on Route 46 in Wayne, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Goals in Teterboro. That was used to be my house back in the day.
Yeah, because you used to love
That's
that.
Teterboro over there? Or,
it is Teterboro.
Right there off of 46.
Yeah, I used to go to that one too.
So
back
it's the
in
same
the
gym?
day. Yeah, it is the same gym now. I'm thinking about
That
it.
was the first gym I ever, and that was way back when, 2011 actually, because 2010, 2011, because that was Before I started, I used to work at Toys R Us headquarters in Wayne,
Okay.
right? So 3 months I was in there, had a little trainer. I was on the treadmill, didn't know shit at all, and I worked out by myself, right?
That's how we always start.
So how my thing was, if anything happens, I need to run, walk, fight, protect my child. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thing with getting. It was like that whole Mayan ruins scared the shit out of me. Civil War was always a big thing. We live in America, you know, which is still the foundation of why I work out. Outside of health reasons and mental, you know, recognizing what it does for me mentally, was if anything happens, I want to be able to protect her. I want to be able to run with her, jump with her, everything.
So would you say that's your main reason why you continue to do
that
it
was my
the
main
years?
reason. So in that particular time when I started, I was going hard for 3 months, right?
Okay.
And let's jump back a little bit. I remember I went to a pole dancing class with a friend. This is like,
still pertaining to fitness.
Definitely.
I went to a pole dancing class with a friend and hurt myself. Weak as hell.
Oh, you couldn't do all the moves and stuff?
I couldn't
You have
even.
to have some upper
You know
body
what's so
strength for
crazy?
that.
That shit is upper
Shout
body.
out to all the strippers out here. You
Shout
are
out to them.
doing an amazing job because people don't give them the acknowledgement like they need
Surely.
to. Real talk. Because they will criticize them, but let me tell you something. To do what they do, to have the upper body strength that they do, they will smoke your ass in the gym.
Smoke you.
You know what I'm saying?
telling you.
So shout out to you, you guys.
Shout
Keep
out to
everybody
them.
moving.
Because that
you know
shit is a whole bunch of core and it's a whole bunch of upper body strength, right? And how I knew that, how I was able to gauge my strength was when I did that and hurt myself. 3 months later, after having been in Gold's gym, I went to a birthday celebration and she had like a pole party. And of course, I went up there and I climbed the pole. And I was like, oh,
it was different than before.
yeah, it was way different from before. So I was like, oh shit, the gym is actually working. Like, and that was like my first time gauging my strength. And then I fell off, wasn't working out because I started working and everything. So fast forward to 2016, 2017.
Okay.
I ended up being in a breakup and I got back in the gym. And I just...
How it usually starts.
How it usually starts.
Yo,
listen,
break
man.
up, mentally kind of just
breakups,
clear
man.
out. Just
Shout
go in
out
the
to the
gym,
breakups.
zone out.
You know?
100%. Yo, listen,
started
you
a
have
lot of fitness journey.
Yo, listen, man. You have to appreciate when something like that happens, man, because it will click something in your mind to focus on yourself. And that right there is nothing. Yo, either you go in a tank and you start going and doing, because some people, right, obviously they break up with somebody and they use other people to make them happy.
Surely.
Opposed to just kind of like looking at themselves and saying, what can I do to better me?
Surely.
So I think that that's a big thing, which is a dope plus on who you are. And, you just kind of like taking that and you could take anything that's negative and you can kind of go into a negative mode, or you could say, all right, this is happening to me, but what can I do to make this more of a positive thing?
Surely.
You know what I'm
Surely. So fast forward to that 2016, 2017, I like buried myself in the gym. I'm talking about, I'm just in there every day and I'm working out.
So I'm sorry to cut you off, but was this about, because, I'm just want to, just for everybody as well too, like, was you going to the gym so you was like, I want to lose weight, or was you there really for your mental?
For my mental.
So it wasn't really about
I had so much built up because that was like my first adult relationship. And that was my first like adult heartbreak.
Shout out to him, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him. We're actually so cool. But shout out to him. So, and I ain't block him or nothing, so he seen the glow up. And it wasn't even that I didn't.
You see that, right? You heard that, right?
Listen.
She was like this, yeah. Let me let you know what you had.
You feel me?
It's gone.
So ladies, that's what I'm saying. This is great. I love this conversation because, when you go through something and, you do have this breakup, because obviously we go through things, you take that time and focus on you, work on you, your business, your mentality, your body. Because no matter which way you look at it, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people will take it the wrong way and go down a bad path.
Yeah.
But if you take it and go into a positive way, just hit the gym. That's perfect.
And like Ron said, or you will try to just go to
different
people, and that wasn't it for me. Like,
they may be in like just wherever's hot. Like, oh, this is a hot spot. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do this. But yo, man, look, man, if you don't just
Yeah.
take a break, look at yourself and figure out what it is that you can do to better you, you know?
Yeah, because I had so much, like, because that relationship was so long, and which was crazy about it is because there was a year in between our 4-year that I was, I did a whole year of celibacy. And then him and I got back together. And then probably like 9 months later, it was like, this is Ken for real. You know what I'm saying? So in that breakup, I really I needed to release all of the emotion and everything that I had built up. So I went back into the gym and I just like was in it. And I didn't realize that my body was changing because for me, I was late to like Instagram and the whole social, like somebody took my phone and said, yo, you're boring as hell. He said, you're boring as hell. He took my phone and made me an Instagram. And that was probably like, 20 whatever. So I didn't see everybody doing the whole Instagram fitness wave. I was late to it, right?
Sometimes I wish that I never even joined it.
That you never even joined it?
I wish I just stayed completely off.
Yeah, all I had was a Twitter and MySpace before that. Like I never had a Facebook. I never had a what is Snapchat? I never had a Snapchat.
I was the same way. Like I just came from an era that we just everything was like more like just go to the gym, you get your workout in, and you do what you do. People that see you, they see you, whatever. But I'm not gonna sit here and be shouting out to the world about what I do. Like I wasn't caring about like.
Let me ask you
record a video.
These two questions for both of you guys. What do you think about this current era of people having to record everything in the gym, cameras all over the place? I mean, like the vlogging, things like that. What do you think about it?
I think it's a double-edged sword.
Yes. Okay.
Double-edged sword.
Yeah. How you feel
I feel like it's a double-edged sword because now a lot of people do it just for the recognition and not so much for the actual work for it.
Because you say these words and it's like, to me, I look at it and I'm like, I don't mind it completely because I do it, but it's like, if the recording becomes more than the workout, it pisses me off. Yeah. And he understands me too because if we ever slow down because of videos, I hate it. I'm like, bro, I'm here to work out. The video is secondary. It has to be secondary.
We'll do our whole sets. We'll do like 3 or 4 sets of something, and then at the end we'll kind of just do it.
For me, even for myself, I'm not recording until the second or third set.
The working set.
I'm not, I'm not recording.
People be recording all 3 sets.
Yeah, I have to get at least 2 sets in before I'm recording my own progress. And it came a point where I actually fell back from recording because it became too much for me. Like I felt like I was doing it as a task more so than doing it as my own, like.
That's the way to think about it.
And it was like, I don't want to feel obligated to, I feel like I have to come in here and do it.
And that's an issue that I had because for a long time, I always told myself that every time I go to the gym, I have to record. If not, I'm missing an available day to record. And that was a bad way to do it. Because for me, I like to take gaps of time where I just have the camera away. But then there's some times where for a month I go super hard. But then I have to put it away because it gets a distraction. To me, it's not always a distraction because the way we'll do it, we'll leave it to the last set. But to me, it's always having to think about, okay, I have to record this or this movement just to post. It gets annoying sometimes.
But I think I'm sorry to cut you off, but look, I had said to her earlier, the biggest thing too is that we do what we do for us, right? And that's pretty cool, right? But, in this world and later on in life, like say when we go, you want to see how many people you touched, how many people you was able to inspire or motivate. So when you do what you do as far as you working out, you may be recording, and it's not necessarily saying I'm trying to record so you can see me how I look, but you may be recording for somebody that's like, damn, I was like that, or damn, I'm getting inspired by you.
Surely.
She's a female that has a child, and some woman's like, oh, well, I got a kid, I got a business, so I got no time. Maybe she's recording, and they like, damn, how could you have an excuse if this woman is out here doing it, and she's my age? You know what I'm saying?
And the big thing in my brain is why I record is because I'm vegan and I want to show other vegans that they can do this.
He is.
Yeah, like I want to show them that they can do this without having the meat or stuff inside their diet.
Surely.
So I try to kind of, that's kind of why I do it. And that's to me the only reason why I really do it.
But so when you take that time off, who knows that dude that's like, damn, I'm in a vegan and I'm trying to watch Casey.
Surely.
And he just took this month off.
I
And
have
no inspiration.
people reach out to me and you know, to dovetail, because we don't piggyback.
Yeah.
We dovetail or veggie back off of what you said. That's definitely in alignment with people will reach out and be like, yo, keep going. I need to see this. Because every day I'm talking about, I'm posting 5 a.m. on my way to the gym. I got my apple. That's all I used to like. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be posting 4 o'clock. Hey, headed to the gym. Hope everybody has a good day.
Yeah, I've been doing it. Look forward to that.
I'm telling you,
they do
and then
that
some days where,
motivation.
like last week, I didn't feel like doing it at all, so I just kind of went to the gym and did the workout.
And this is the real talk.
But I just wanted to motivate at least one person.
But listen,
this
is my boy, right? This is my boy, and I work out with him, right? I know what he do. We work out for years together. And when he goes and posts at 4 a.m., and maybe I'm in the gym at like 9 that day or whatever, I'm like, damn, Miss Ash.
You know how many people say that to me?
Damn.
Like,
he was already in there. So, no,
make me feel like...
Guess what? No, but guess what? I'm like,
people,
damn, my dude is ready. Get it.
Exactly.
How could you have an excuse?
Yes.
Because let me tell you something, and this is what I want to tell people too, I think, because they think because we do this fitness thing that we don't feel like we don't want to work out that day. We have the same feelings and emotions that everybody else do. It's just the only thing that separates us and them, or us and other people, is the fact that our discipline and not motivation, discipline.
Motivation ain't shit. I tell people that all the time.
So it's the discipline that the days that I wake up at 3, I'm like, I can't do this.
Facts.
But I still roll out of bed,
Surely.
I get dressed, I do what I have to do still.
I just want to bring it back, because I want people to really understand that just like fitness people, man, it is tough for us too, man. And I need you, because I think when they look at, you know, somebody like you, like say you have one of your homegirls, right? And you've been going to the gym and you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep going. And they're like, that's what you do, girl. You always go to the gym. That's what you do. It's like, don't say that. Like she has the same type of damn, when she drive by goddamn some fat burger spot, she probably want to get the burger too. You know what I'm saying? Does she want to wake up at freaking early in the morning to go to the gym?
Do not.
Is there every day that she just wake up and be like, man, I want to go to the gym? Sometimes you're like, I don't want to do this. But you got to do it. So I really salute us, and I want to make sure everybody understands that, like, this is something that we all, you know what I'm saying?
And yes, that definitely happens with people where they'll be like, oh, well, you got this, or you do this. And it's like, don't use me, because then people will flip it, and instead of being motivated by you in that manner, they'll like put themselves down in your light. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like, you do this, so you're going to try to put me up here and say this is what I do to shun yourself. And it's no, because I do this when I don't want to do it. And most times I don't. Sometimes I go into the gym. You're just getting me in the signature mirror that I'm here. Other than that, sometimes because I'll be needing to focus in, like I have to lock in because I don't feel like being here for real, but I know that I need to be here.
I think that I think people do that too. I think to us and fitness people that are in it, it's like that's just what you do, because it makes them feel like, well, that's what they do. That's not what I do. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they look at us like we're crazy in a sense.
Oh, you're just a fanatic, or you're just like obsessive about the gym.
Yeah, like separating themselves like they can't do it.
So that this way it makes them feel okay about that's just what they do, and this is what I do.
And it makes them more comfortable.
You know what's so real though? And this is what I really, and I always want to go back to. No, like they don't understand that later on in life, this is the only thing that's gonna matter is our health. It don't matter about the houses, the cars, your job. None of that matters. It doesn't matter, because if your health is not good, nothing matters anyway.
You would trade that in for any and everything.
And you know, and I want to have just you guys.
Just one thing, because I've recently, not recently, but I've heard some studies that came out that it says that people with heavier, dense muscle are less likely to develop cancer, certain diseases, because they don't have much to catch on to. Because muscle obviously is denser than the fat, and when people who have more than normal fat on their body, cancer can grow a lot faster, quicker, things like that.
There's tons of studies on just muscle, the resistance training, muscle sustaining your life anyway.
Correct.
You know, that's the only thing that sustains your life is you having muscle. And they always talk about like the biggest muscles that we have are in our legs.
And he knows that my journey over the last year, just hitting legs super hard has been amazing. I used to be like, And I'll do
Oh,
legs.
you used to be a SpongeBob with it?
Nah, but nah. Never that. But
Kourtney do it out there. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. It was probably like twice a month I was doing legs.
Stop.
That's hard.
That's SpongeBob. What are we talking about?
Yeah, so for the people that's small, I'm a runner. So they weren't that small.
Yeah.
But now it's
shout out to the dudes that don't do legs.
No shout out to y'all.
Don't shout them out no more.
No shout.
Because they uneven and imbalanced. But now I find the pain of legs being so much fun. Like I hit it probably 2 or 3 times a week.
You know what's so real about this doing legs, and so dudes understand?
Yeah.
Like doing legs really kind of help out everything. So like when you have strong legs, like the testosterone, everything changes. Like so don't think for 1 second that you just want to be walking around here like and legs look good. But like when you, plus you just want to be proportionate, just better off. It just looks good.
You want to get your blood flowing in that space too.
But it feels good. But like, you know the thing is, bro, and this is the real thing though. Legs, when you go in there, you know you about to do legs that day, you gotta mentally lock in. Like,
you do.
Because you know what's about to go down. You be like, it's one of those days. Right?
Where this about to hurt.
Like, you know, like when me and him, we go do legs, you're like, all right, bro, it's about to be real. All right, what kind of day it's gonna be? Like, I have to be going today.
Yikes.
Like, and then not even that, and here's it is because, and then which is great too, this is why, shout out to having a good a partner too with you when you're working out, is because when we doing something, right, I can hold him accountable, he hold me accountable. It's like if I'm off, or if it seems like maybe I'm a little off as far as like maybe I'm not hitting it all the way like I need to, or go all the way down or whatever, he can say something to me.
Surely.
But see, I can respect him because we work out super hard, so we respect each other. Like I could be like, yo, Casey, nah, bro, you ain't hit it like you're supposed to, bro. Like you're not going like so legs. Like I recommend you have like a partner, but you can't work out with somebody that's not really that serious with it.
Because it will slow you down.
What about you? So when you did what you did, did you have like a partner?
And I'm glad you asked that because I was gonna I wanted to go into that. I started this journey alone. I'm still on this journey very much alone. It is, even with you guys being partners, you guys know that this is an individual journey.
Yep.
It's great and it's beautiful that you guys have each other to bounce off of because like you guys said, it can slow you down if you don't have anybody that's gonna actually sharpen your iron with you. So finding someone or finding people who you can sharpen off of is tough. You don't get that as much. I don't care how many people you work out, how many people you speak to in the gym. Somebody to actually rub off on, because some people are going to the gym and back is they shit. Going to the arms are they shit.
And they're not fully getting everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've had that issue in the past. It's like I've worked out with so many people have asked to work out, but I've always looked at and I've always looked at it like, I don't want to say you're not on my level, but I don't want to work out with someone who's too below.
Surely.
Because it's slowing me down.
Yeah.
It's like you can't keep it with the same pace.
It came to a point where, and a lot of people, it's a little tight with me because sometimes I won't work out with people. And that's just what it is because I want to be slowed down.
Now, as a female, just you.
As a lady.
As a lady.
As a woman.
As a woman, of course.
Kourtney
with the K. Do you feel that, like say some of your homegirls or whatever, did you ever try to drag them to the gym? How was that, trying to drag them to the gym? And, just how'd you feel about that? Was you upset? Like, you'd be like, come on, girl. Like, or say one of your friends, like, just talk about like, did one of your friends start up for a minute and then they stop? Like, where, like, I'm just trying to understand how you
never upset. I'll pop my shit to them though. I'll give them slack on some instances, or I'll bully you to go to the gym if I really want you to come work out for real. But if you're not into it, then I'm not pushing you because, like I said, my journey has always been individual. So I've never been like mad if you ain't want to work because my motivation has always been.
Let me ask you this,
discipline's been with me
because this is a question that we've battled about, but always on the same page. I don't know if you have a partner now, but does your partner need to be active? Does your partner need to be fit?
This is a good question.
Or are you okay
absolutely.
with? There you go.
Absolutely, I had to ask that question. Because this is where we come to with the through thick and thin. With the vow of better or worse.
Yeah.
That's not contingent upon me taking care of myself and you're not taking care of yourself, and then I have to pick up your piece because you're choosing not to work out, or you're choosing not to live optimally because I'm striving for optimal.
Correct.
So in striving for optimal, if you don't want to work out or you want to just throw it away, First of all, we're not even getting married if you're not active.
Yup. Yeah,
Like, I'm just sorry.
Damn,
you have
shout
to be.
out.
Honestly, I'm not dating nobody who's not active.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not.
like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because
It's a waste of time.
there's no match there. This is
It's
gonna
like-
be for forever.
It's like I've dealt with in the past where it's like, not with my current relationship, in the past where it's like I'm in the gym and they're mad that I'm there. I'm like, this is not gonna work because
Yeah.
I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to get healthy, whatever
Pull up.
that may be. But it's
I
not
can
the
see
case.
you across the room.
They don't
you
want
know?
it.
Yeah.
That's not what they're interested in. So it doesn't mesh.
Yeah.
It doesn't mesh.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because
So
it'll be a
that's
battle.
that's a
after time.
prerequisite of mine.
that's good.
Because I won't be able to. I'm not going to through thick and thin, sick and whatever.
Mhm.
And you're choosing not to
Yeah.
try to take care of yourself, or
Mhm.
I can't do that. So,
Yeah, and we always look at it as a choice, man.
Yeah, it's a
Anyone
choice.
can pick up and start being active, start eating
Mhm.
better, and they choose not to.
And you don't even have to be as active as I am.
No,
in a
but you
sense,
got to be
you have
somewhat
be
active.
Somewhat, yeah, you have to.
somewhat active.
You have
Like
to. You
to me, I always said like you don't got to be into quote unquote bodybuilding gym.
Exactly.
If you into like Pilates, if you're doing something. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm big on that too, man. Like just being active, man. Like I just, look, like say if I'm in the gym and there's a dude that's like a bigger, heavyset guy, like I would want to help him, and I don't, I think some people will be like, oh, he's a big whatever. I look at it like he's out here trying.
Mhm.
That's
If you're
it.
out
If
here
you're in there trying, that's all that
dude,
matters.
I give you the utmost respect.
Yes.
If you in the gym and it's tough to be in there, I would definitely want to help a dude out. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. But then it's crazy because didn't say you see a female, right? And she's like super fit, and then say if there's a dude and the dude that she's with is like a big guy.
Yeah.
You know? Do you feel that like damn it could be like it's just I don't know, like how's your first
they're not equally yoked.
Yeah.
It's a little rough with that part.
Yeah.
And I don't know. People have their preference. For me, I'm just not. I like hefty guys in the sense of like have a little build to you. Like you guys are good.
Yeah.
I'll have a little build to you. I don't like super skinny guys. I cannot. I've dated super skinny guys.
Nah.
It's just never
Yeah,
been
but
my
you
cup of tea.
but you got the quads though. You
know
can't,
what I'm
you
saying?
can't-
Quad queen, man.
You can't have a dude that got you can't have bigger quads. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm just not necessarily attracted to skinny guys.
Man.
But you can't like. I like man chest,
Yeah.
not man boobs. It's a difference.
Damn, I didn't know there was a difference.
Hell yeah.
Not when
Stop.
You know there's a difference.
Stop.
Come on, you
No,
know.
not-
I was actually to elaborate on
You
what the
not
man
about
boobs
to be
and
sitting here looking like you need a bra on.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah,
No. So or
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
unhealthy, even down to, and this is a question for you, down to someone's dietary.
Yeah, so I've always had that question. People ask me, I don't really care because I follow this belief on my half. I do the best I can to live my lifestyle. I wouldn't be opposed to dating someone who didn't live my same lifestyle.
I battle with that a little bit.
Why?
Honestly, because as a woman, we practice safe sex.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to dating a guy. Like I haven't dated a guy who has my eating habits in a long because I'm pescatarian.
Okay.
So I haven't had a guy.
That's a rare diet type though. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I know you don't.
Are you opposed to eating someone who eats everything?
I'm
Like,
not.
like
I mean,
this
I
guy
have,
right here? Because this man always says he'll eat anything, right?
Who, me?
Stop.
Hey, what? What you say?
You have no dietary restrictions, bro.
He has
Eat
no
whatever you
dietary.
want. You man eats whatever you want.
What do you mean?
Steak, red meat, chicken, turkey.
Oh, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I-
listen.
my God.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
what I
I'm
mean.
See,
doing
it's a little different, but when you thinking of a woman and a man inserts inside, there are things that come with that.
Correct.
You could be fucking up.
Yep. Yeah.
You can imbalance some things based off of your dietary things, and it's just so. Preference, like my preference would be to if someone I'm going to have a life. Okay.
That's crazy,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, okay. Somebody's
we
moving
getting
stuff.
sexy in here.
All right.
I don't even know what they doing.
I don't know what's going on, but something's going on.
Something's happening right now.
All right.
So,
Shout out to the brick.
someone I would be life partner with, I would want them to have us to share like some type of sort of dietary.
Yeah.
You know.
I always say because when I met my wife, she was vegan already.
Okay.
I kind of laughed about it, whatever.
Wait, so
But
she was first?
Yeah,
Hey,
I met
shout
her.
out to
She
her.
was like, she was 2 years in.
God
already.
damn it, that is
She
amazing.
was 2 years in already. She went to every restaurant. I took her to bacon restaurants. I threw all this in her face. She would not touch it. I would never force her to touch it at all. But she would do this. She would support me, and then eventually, I just said, "Let me just give it a shot." And I went the route of cutting the meat off and going to the pescatarian. I hate fish.
Okay.
Shout out to Jasmine, by the way.
Yeah, I hate fish. It doesn't do it for me. It don't do it for me. So I just
Listen,
quickly.
I understand why bears stand outside of the water and catch salmon with their mouth. I understand.
Because you like it like that.
What salmon is that girl?
See,
Salmon
the thing is,
I love
salmon
salmon.
is that girl.
I tell this one story. When I was pescatarian, the summer I was, before I went over to vegetarian then vegan, I stayed at a nice resort in Cancun.
Okay.
And every night we would go to, and I'm dragging her to a seafood restaurant in the resort, and I would have salmon.
Okay.
And every night the freaking salmon tastes different. And I was pissed.
Stop.
Same restaurant.
Every night?
Every night the salmon tastes
my
slightly
God.
different. And it was the same restaurant in the resort. And I'm like, this shit don't taste good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. Everyone else looked like they was loving it, but I just couldn't see myself long term just eating salmon or fish. It just
But
didn't
you
do
know
it
what
for
it is
me.
though? It is too. The way salmon is crazy because certain places cook it totally different.
So
That's
that's in
really
the
what it
same
is.
resort restaurant.
Maybe
three different times. I had it 3 days in a row.
Same meal?
Same meal. I ordered the
my
same meal because I'm
God.
like, oh,
I
first
don't
time
know.
it was
See, you
it
can
was
that
good.
bodybuilder shit. I'm eating the same shit every
No,
night.
I don't mind it though. I don't mind.
Yo.
It was good. I had to go back, and then it just tasted different every single time. It kind of
Okay.
pissed me off.
That's another thing with fitness stuff. Sometimes you can just eat. You can just
Eat
eat
the same
just
stuff
to-
over and
just
over.
for fuel. I eat for fuel. I don't be eating for like myself sometimes. And then when I do, I be wanting to fat, bro. I'm gonna
Oh yes,
my
crap,
fat
being
ass,
crap.
bro. I
being-
love
Yeah.
being fat. I mean, listen, I love all the fat stuff that y'all like. I like everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go to
But
Chick-fil-A.
yo, you be wilding, so
What?
I'm sure you
What?
burn that shit right on off.
I would, because I love fat stuff. But then I'll be like, nah. Then when I start seeing myself looking crazy, I'm like, it's over.
Yeah, that's how it kind of
Yeah.
always happened.
Yeah, I knew that I had to slow my ass down.
I wanna switch up a little bit. Let's talk about Sprout Juices.
Okay.
Where'd that come
and-
from? How'd that start?
Wait, before that, we got gift bags.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
we did.
Let's go to gift bag. Hold
Yes,
on.
we did.
Look, we got the name on it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
A little fancy,
You know what I mean?
fancy.
You know what I
Let me take
mean?
my sip.
Whoa, wait, we ain't even hold it. Let me hold it like this.
What's
so
in
y'all
that?
can just
Explain
just
what's in that drink.
could you explain this to
yeah,
us
so
real
this
quick? Because this is
particular,
definitely fire.
Yeah, this particular juice that you guys have is the cucumber,
Okay.
which is a newer juice that I have. Is cucumber, pineapple, mint, and ginger.
Mm-hmm.
Bomb, not just because I made it, but it's really bomb.
Mm.
So talking about Sprouts Juice, I started Sprouts Juice back in 2018. So I've always been like a smoothie girly. And just naturally because, I was into fitness and I went pescatarian 2013, 14. So it's almost been like 9-10 years that I've not consumed any
red meat.
outside of seafood.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, because I was in the gym, I was always a smoothie girly, and I'm always had this entrepreneur thing with me anyway. So I began to learn more about juicing, right? So Sprouts Juice came from what Sprouts is to be, like the whole entity, but it'll all fall under Sprouts Juice because Sprouts Juice took a life of its own and ran with it. So my whole concept with Sprouts was having like a fast food vegan spot that people can go to because
fast food vegan spot.
So when you go out after hours, the only thing that you're eating is fries.
Exactly.
It's fries, right? So I'm like
Juicy platters.
somewhere,
Juicy platters.
So I'm like somewhere we can go and have quinoa bowls, salad bowls, different smoothies, juices, and things like that. So at that particular time, I was involved with a record label and I was doing a lot of stuff with that. And we were doing a lot. So the anticipation was when we're going to and fro, catching flights here and there, I wanted to have something for Newark, like my give back to the community. So at that particular time, it was perfect for me to start Sprouts. So I started Sprouts Juice back in 2018. And then 2020 is when I actually went cold press. So how it came about was when I started it, because if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, right? So I did a whole deep dive in the industry. So I went to Barnes and Nobles and I grabbed every smoothie juice book under the sun that they had in there, and I sat there for hours and I just wrote down recipes. I wrote down different juice components that taste good, like what vegetables taste good with what fruits taste good with what.
Smart.
And I like literally curated each juice, you know, to be palatable. And I went home and I started mixing, you know, just finding out, okay.
Trying it out, tasting it out.
Exactly, until I came out with a concise menu of about 4 to 5 juices.
Okay.
And I rock with those. Those were my 4 or 5 juices.
What does your menu look like right now?
So I still have those. I took one out. Sweetie Pie is a sweet potato juice, sweet potato based juice that
so
I
you juice a sweet potato?
Yeah.
I juice a whole sweet potato.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's bomb.
That's different.
My
Okay.
fat ass
I've never
love me
tried
some
that.
sweet potato pie.
I do too. That's
I'm telling you.
But I've never had a
I
juice sweet potato
yes,
though.
I juice a sweet potato.
That's different.
And now
So you took that out though?
No, I use it seasonally. So now,
seasonal.
Yeah,
Okay,
now
seasonal.
it's a seasonal drink.
Okay,
I
cool,
mean, people
cool.
love when I have it there. But
Nice,
only
nice.
reason why I took it out because it's a lot to juice.
It doesn't have a lot of juice, each potato, kind of.
Yeah, that specifically because before when I originally started, so when I started back in 2018, I was using the centrifugal juicer, like your typical at-home juicer, which is a juicer with a screen that spins, and then you would push the fruits and vegetables against
That's
it.
the old school one.
That's so or like a Breville or a Ninja, all those other juicers.
Yeah,
So you
there's
have
some good ones out
centrifugal,
here
you
now.
have masticating, you have slow juicing, then you have cold press.
Yep.
So just for the record, a lot of people say cold press, but cold press, a lot of people don't have actual cold presses because they're expensive as shit.
Yep.
So when I did the whole Barnes and Noble thing, I went to Whole Foods as well.
Dope.
Let me see my competition.
Dope.
So I went up there and I'm looking like, okay, how the hell are these juices sitting on this shelf for weeks and mine is only lasting like 3 days, right?
But they got fillers in it though.
They have it. So they go through this processing, this pasteurization processing called HPP processing.
Okay.
So it's high pressure pasteurization. So they'll take cold press because it's the highest form of extracting juice from fruits and vegetables, and they'll put it in this machine and it like blasts it with kills all the microbes, and then in turn it lasts for like weeks.
So there's no extra stuff actually being added to it?
No, not all of them. No.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So the difference between like my juices and those juices is that they went through that HPP processing, which is an expensive process to go through, of course. And then on top of that, a lot of the live enzymes and nutrients are stripped because of that.
Yeah, because it allows it to sit longer.
It allows it to sit longer.
But
Yeah.
that's just the way they got to do it. They got to process. They trying
but because they want longer shelf
Longer
life
shelf
rather
life.
than just
Yeah.
pushing
Surely.
out more.
But see, this is why you go to something
Sprouts
like
juice,
this
exactly.
because you really want everything that you
like
get
I always look at
and it's fresh.
Things shouldn't be sitting on the shelves for more than a week or two. That means there's extra stuff or things been, like you said, been stripped. So those things are stripped, don't go bad.
Yeah.
Which is like
Hold on, Casey. I have more gifts here.
Okay, go ahead. Pull it out.
You know what I'm saying?
He say no,
You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Pull it out.
You guys are hilarious.
Pull it out. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? So what do I have here? You know what I'm saying?
a Sprouts bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take the sleeve off.
She said take the sleeve off.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Nice.
Yo,
No
you
pause,
need to
right?
put that right to the
That's
camera
nice,
real
that's
quick.
nice.
Let's
And
make
then
sure.
have you sprouted
Let's make
today.
sure everybody
That's
sees
nice.
that right there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's nice.
This is amazing
that?
right here. Look at that. Check that
That's
out, man.
nice.
You got one too.
Yeah,
He said you got
I know
one
I
too.
do.
Yeah, because I don't want you trying to
I
take
know I
mine,
ain't
bro.
gonna
That's
take it.
mine.
I ain't gonna
Right?
take it.
That's mine.
No,
guys
this is
are
nice.
silly.
This is nice.
That is fire,
This is
bro.
nice.
Yeah.
Hold on. So what is this? The ginger shot here?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we got the ginger shot too.
Nice.
So it's an apple ginger shot, yes.
And it's
Nice.
apple, so it's pretty good because
Yeah.
sometimes ginger can really be
I
tough.
like
yeah.
ginger.
Ginger
I don't-
be
I-
tough to
like,
take down.
I do raw, like I like raw ginger. I buy a lot of raw ginger, and
Surely.
I do juice in my house.
Okay,
sometimes,
nice,
too.
nice, yeah.
are you-
Not often. It's just a lot of cleaning up.
It is.
I hate
It is.
that
It's very
part.
tedious. Yeah.
With the sleeve, it actually has the name of the business on it as well.
Mhm.
Man, you gotta, I want to definitely salute you because it's a lot of people that say they want to do something and they don't really do it. You really went out there and really did it.
Yeah,
and
surely.
you know what? You're doing it for a lot of other women and obviously your daughter that's watching you,
Mhm.
which is shout out to her daughter because
Yeah, shout out to
that's
her.
huge, man, because like she's watching everything and what you're doing. So
Yeah.
yeah, you
And
definitely
she's
doing
very and because I keep her very involved.
Is she in the business? Is she working with you sometimes?
Dude,
That
she
little
does.
15-year-old
Yo,
baby
nah,
don't
she-
be.
No,
nah.
listen.
She
No,
be
Casey.
teenaging
At
on
the
me.
end of the
Is she
day,
teenaging on you?
teenagers are teenagers, man.
Yeah,
Teenagers
Teenagers
on
are.
me.
I don't got
I
one.
like what she just said. That is the.
Teenager,
I love that. Teenagers
Teenager.
be teenaging on you,
Mm-hmm.
dude. That is the. Shout out to my
That
daughter.
makes so much sense. Though. That makes so
Shout
much
out,
sense.
Layla. That's for you, cause your ass do the same damn
I'm
thing.
telling
You know what I'm
you,
saying? Yeah, but look, guess what she does do? She does her mom's hair, so that's amazing.
Yes,
So she contributes to her mom,
and
helps her
she
moms out.
keeps the house.
Mhm.
You know, she keeps the house up to par
Good,
because
yeah,
I'm always, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
moving and shaking.
That's
So
dope,
she
that's
makes
dope.
sure the house is up to par. So I'll come home, you know, she done cleaned the dishes and made
Nice,
sure that
yeah,
everything's
that's dope.
good. So
Nice.
you know,
Let her-
one hand wash another on that.
Let everybody know where it's located at. And what y'all
Yes,
look
so
like.
we are in the heart of Newark, in West Ward of Newark on 15th Street and 15th Avenue. We are on the number blocks. We are in the heart of Newark. I at first, I can't even say that because no, I wasn't at first. Kind of iffy about it. Ultimately, I wanted to be downtown Newark on Halsey Street. So there's like this black mecca down there,
nice.
and I love it.
Nice.
Which I'll still end up being down there eventually. But you know, the Most High pulled me to where I was because it wasn't even necessarily planned how I went there. It just worked out that way.
That's good. That's
and
good
it's
then.
perfect. And I'm where I need to be because I'm where it's needed most.
That's
for
good.
real. Like
That's good.
See, everything happens how it's supposed to happen.
yeah.
And as long as you believe in what you got going on, it's gonna just fall in place.
Yes.
Let me ask you, because even with cause this other women that obviously go to the gym and they feel, are you in when you first even started, or are you intimidated by going over to the weights? Because a lot of women feel like, oh, I don't want to go over there next to the dumbbells or whatever the case is because dudes is over there or whatever. Do you feel that's something that, for other women, like would you suggest again go over there and
I think I've only worked out in the women's portion of I didn't even work out there. Once I trained someone there, and the second time I walked on the treadmill because the other treadmills
was
were
full.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't shy away from the bigger aspect.
Oh no! I know you. I know.
I'm in there.
I want you to
weights.
know what it is. I want you to talk about it because I wanted you to.
Yes, because a lot of people.
Because a lot of women they look and they're like, oh, I don't even go in that area. So you, as a woman that actually are serious in the fitness, just talk about just go ahead and just going over there.
Yeah, no, definitely, because a lot of women have a phobia and a fear of the weights and just even working out amongst the men and everything, and it's not even because of the creepiness that men can be sometimes, but the aspect of just you'll have a lot of women saying, oh, I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to. And it's like that misconception. First of all, you're going to start looking sexy first. And I always tell them, women who get like that, they train for that. They put their body through
and their own stuff.
Yes.
You can't actually get like that.
Bro, we talk about this, and I'm happy we have women here that is serious about what she does as well.
How long have I been working out? And because don't get me wrong, I can start going hard for some months and I'll be low key Aki. but
it's not a dude looking.
It's not Angela Bassett.
Yes, it's not the dude. I don't know why. But no, because these women really actually think they come and they tell me, oh, if I work out and I do these weights, I'm gonna look like a man.
No,
I said,
you're
not gonna.
No,
so
you're not.
This is what you do. She goes hard. Y'all know. I tell you, listen, I give credit where credit's due.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you get it in. So, what you doing that? Is there any do you like?
No, absolutely not. And I want women to not fret because number one, even circling back to what we were talking about, we need to work out. We need to strength train to sustain our life and to move to have longevity. You're not going to get bulky, baby. It's not going to happen. People train for that and they train for years to even start looking like that. And like you said, like AC said, they taking stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to, you're going to look way sexier before you even get to that portion. You're going to tone up. That muscle is going to start eating that fat, and you just going to start looking good before you even think about it.
You'll probably start looking leaner more than anything before you start looking bulky.
And even if you don't want to look like necessarily like cut, you can chill out and you're going to soften back up. You're going to soften back up in a few weeks if you just, but you're not going to. You're going to start looking sexy before any of that happens.
So what do you think about just the BBL stuff?
Lord.
Yeah. So in his thing, what do you? I'm gonna phrase it like an actual question besides just BBL. So
I'm going straight into it.
How do you feel about women having BBLs inside the fitness industry and then pushing plans, pushing
I wasn't
crap
gonna,
like that?
I wasn't going to go there because that's tough.
Yeah, it's because to me it's
being
like
real though, you gotta get it.
Yeah, because in my brain it's like I understand you got a BBL and then you work hard, but that defeats the whole purpose of you working hard to get the booty rather than just going and buying the booty. And then a lot of girls will hide the fact that they got it.
Yeah.
And then try to push a plan like, girl, that's not realistic. We know you can't get to that because your whole stuff is fake.
Yeah. I'm actually going to send Ron this picture of when I really first started and got serious about it, how in a matter of 6 months, my body changed. And I didn't even realize, because mind you, I was the heartbreak. I wasn't even focused on all of that.
And when you say that too, is a lot of people, like, we don't see the changes personally until either it's a photo.
It's shallow
it's
how.
outside. It's outside.
You say this, remember, it's brick by brick. Brick by brick, you just working and working. You put your head down and you work.
Yes, it was Trayvon with it. I was like,
I'm not even. You can't run away from the BBL question.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna circle back around for
it. Because you running away from it. Casey asked a good ass question.
Hold on, y'all so silly. No, so like I said, I'm gonna send Ron a picture because it wasn't until jeans start ripping on me that I was like, oh shit. I always thought my shit was heavy. What are we talking about? No matter how little it was, I always knew I had a little butt button, right? But it wasn't until I did a before and after 6 months that I was like, damn, I really did that. And I'm not one of those girls that go in there and I'm all legs. Like, I hate when guys say that. Don't disrespect me, because my favorite part the workout is my back.
I can't. And I love back. And I can't stand the girl who posts she did legs 4 times a week. And
like, I'm not one of those girlies.
And back once.
Leg will probably be my last.
Like, you have to be balanced. You can still go super hard on your legs and still develop doing it 2 to 3 times a week rather than just skipping everything else.
Listen, man, when I met Kourtney, man, first thing I seen her doing, she's up there doing pull-ups like this. She's kissing her. I said, yo, what you doing? You know what I mean? I said, yo, can I get next? She said, yo, wait your turn, man. You know what I mean?
So to go into the whole BBL thing,
you are a beast, Kourtney. Stop being all, you know what I mean?
Because listen,
there's under the Betty Boo. There's a lot going on under there.
Yo, and it's so crazy because I posted recently. I think I posted it, or I put it on my story, or I think it's on my main page. I said, I got people checking for my belly button, you know, because the BBL, try to see, like, I got them thinking this shit is fake.
So
that's a good sign,
is he saying, how do you feel about the woman that's doing it? Where you at with that?
I don't respect it.
Okay, that's what we want to go to.
Yeah.
Go straight up.
Kourtney with a K does not respect the BBL aspect. I love the BBL allegations about myself, but no, I built this brick by brick. But I say that in a sense of, because of what you're saying, it's a misconception, and it goes into what we were saying earlier, where it goes in more of the recognition than it is the actual work.
Correct.
You know, because like you said, we are doing this not just for ourselves, but to motivate and show other people, like, yo.
Yeah, and then you're motivating other people in the wrong way.
I put 1 foot in my pen just like you every single day. There's nothing different from you than it is from me in terms of actually tapping into yourself and getting that discipline, because discipline is doing the shit that you don't want to do when you
don't.
need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Doing the shit you need to do even when you don't want to do it.
And look, because I see there's a lot of women that actually do the BBL thing, and I get it because sometimes some of these women, all right, so they go.
I don't get it, but
I know. What I'm saying is like, so they go get the body done, right? They go to the gym and they're literally doing these workouts or doing something just for the camera, just to make themselves look good or whatever the case is. But then, what I'm saying, then it may be a female that just had the genetics is just crazy. She just had the flat booty, SpongeBob, you know, and it's just, she had no other choice. So she did it. But if you in the gym and you working, then you gotta respect.
But the thing is with, like, I'm gonna go off what you're trying to say. And the thing is with this society is it's now.
Yeah.
They don't want to put in the 4 to 5 years to actually get the actual butt that gets developed over time. They want it to now because a lot of times it's 6 months, so it's not there.
You ever see, listen, Kourtney, this, you probably, I don't know, but there's some girls that you see that just don't, the genetics is really, genetics do play a big part.
It does.
Some people that just have a square.
But even going back to what I was saying about my transformation, I was small.
But you already
I optimized what I had.
But Kourtney, you probably had a little something there though.
Yeah,
you just needed to capitalize off of what we already had.
Some very small.
Genetics is
and people always say that my genetics were always good, but I've always been a skinny guy.
Yeah,
no,
but you optimize your genetics.
You can't blame me for having my genetics.
Let's call a spade for a spade. All of us right here probably have pretty decent, good genetics starting from a beginning stage.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So what we just did was just work hard on building it up to be where we at right now. Okay.
Yeah, correct.
It's gonna be, but there's certain people that literally just have you know what I'm saying? It's just like this. And it's nothing they can do. It's just nothing they can do.
But and then it goes into why is it that you want what society deems acceptable?
Because that's what society says is sexy.
So no, I want to say no to that because I've seen plenty of videos online where they've interviewed people, and the quick question is, let's say they ask 5 guys, 5 girls, and the guys say, "Do you want would you date it? Do you want to marry a girl with BBL?"
No.
All the guys say no. All the girls say yes. But when you dive deeper into the question, the guys would say, "I would fuck it."
Yes,
but I wouldn't marry it. That's the difference between the BBL.
Well, because
because it's fun to okay, she has a BBL, she has fake tits, great. Like that's so much fun to play with.
Yeah.
But end of the day, they want to marry somebody that their daughter can look up to and tell that if she worked out, she developed that on her own. She didn't went out. And
you got to understand too. Look now, when that baby come out, it's gonna be SpongeBob again. Not trying to be just that.
Surely.
Now that kid's gonna you know what I mean? Yeah. Why you look like this and I look like this? Well,
Yeah.
So it's not really real.
And I'm not really, to be honest, like I don't want to attack the BBL community.
Yeah.
But that's
because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, society looks at it as like everyone thinks that everybody wants that when that's truly not what we actually want.
And I'm not attacked. I don't want to feel like
that's what I'm saying. We're not attacking it.
We're
not attacking the BBL
my preference.
Stuff,
I'm not here for it. And then I do have. I don't want to say a problem, but it just doesn't sit well with me when women do get BBLs and then they go into the gym and they really not working. You could just tell.
But that's
work.
That's what the initial question is. Is the like. You get the BBL and then you go in there and now you want to act like you're a fitness influencer, or you want to have like a freaking. And now here's the problem. Here's the thing.
Trainer.
And here's the thing. You know what I have? Obviously, we trainers. We know how this works. But like, say it'll be a woman that comes in and they'll say, "Okay, well, look, I want to look like this," and I'm like, "Well, that girl's like made up, like," and they want to look like. And I'm not the I can't. I'm not the guy that can give you the. I can't take the
Show
fat.
me your body type.
Yeah.
Number one, and then even going into like what you were saying. What Ron was saying. If you have a baby with the girl that got the BBL, the baby gonna still come out SpongeBob.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. But it's like all right. If you guys have a baby with the girl who got the big butt, y'all know y'all daughter has a large chance of having a large ass too.
Yo,
it is what it is.
Listen, man,
it is what it is.
So I only say that in the sense of exploiting. You don't exploit these women and then be mad that your child won't come out probably looking just like her.
No,
because-
probably. If you got your body done and
No,
you had a
outside
bad
of
body,
having a body
outside
done.
that. Yeah, outside that.
Like,
Okay.
so you're praising and like, oh yeah, she got a fat ass, X, Y, and Z, and then you end up having a daughter with her, and now your daughter has a fat ass. Don't.
No, we're gonna have to look at it as she's just your daughter.
Yeah.
You gotta have to just be accepting of it.
Mhm.
But the whole point is like, I look at it like we're gonna dive deeper into. I would prefer my daughter, even if she was SpongeBob or not think about the needle right away going
Exactly.
into the surgery
Yeah.
rather
Yeah,
than
yeah,
just
yeah.
say,
So
hey,
we,
let's
we
get
have
active and
teens,
work.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, our teens see the world, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know. My daughter can look, and she loves to look nice, and
Mhm.
you know, and obviously she sees like some of her friends, and some of her friends like some girls develop a lot faster, right?
Surely.
Like,
True.
so they could be her age, but my daughter's like petite, small.
They can look a little older
And
than
then,
what they
and
are.
then my daughter will be like, Dad, you know, I wish I was thick like that. And I'm like, baby, wait, time out.
Whoa,
Mhm.
whoa,
You
slow
16.
down.
You are thin, and she got that track looking like
Yeah, yeah.
small frame.
Mhm.
Be
Honor
happy,
it.
because let me tell you,
Yes.
usually the one that's too thick, too fast, later on,
Crazy.
I'll be the big girl.
Yes.
Be the big girl.
I'm
Not
the,
talking about nobody kid. I'm just talking about just
I'm
in
the
general.
in
yes,
general.
no, I've been the late bloomer,
Yeah.
which I'm
Thankful for now as an adult.
what? Because all the girls that have body yaddy when they were
I'm
in
telling
you,
elementary,
they the big girls, man.
They the big girls now. She is crazy.
So that's why
sloppy.
but you got to understand, when they at their age, they
Yeah.
can't see later on.
Yeah, surely.
They looking at just the
Surely.
peers.
Yeah. they
And
are.
mind you, now obviously they looking at the Instagram just like we looking at
Yeah.
Instagram and what's hot and what's whatever.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
because
some-
I too wanted to have body when I
yeah,
was younger.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I can't blame my baby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just continue to instill
Yeah.
that in her mind, and
So,
she'll be
Daddy,
fine.
look,
Yeah,
I want to.
she'll be
I
fine.
wish my butt was.
Nah.
Your butt, man. You worry about your damn butt. You know
He
what I'm
said
saying?
your butt.
Nah. All right. So we're gonna move into something a little bit different. This is something new I wanted to try. I want to call this our first segment, and this segment is called Questions from Social. So
Okay.
I've seen some dope viral videos on social, and I grabbed a couple questions, and I want to ask you guys a couple of these questions, see your thoughts behind it, things like that. I have a couple I want to run through. So the first question is, or thought, how do you feel about this new trend of hybrid athletes? And what I mean by hybrid athletes is these athletes who got into bodybuilding, and now there's this huge running trend where now they're just going and running, doing running clubs. Have you seen stuff like that before? Because I've seen a lot of it on my social media. A lot of people that I've met, they were trying to be bodybuilders, trying to compete, and then now they're runners out of nowhere. They're doing running clubs. Yeah, and it's been a big thing that I've seen in.
I mean,
And it's just like almost like they're just now learning about running is a thing.
I mean, listen, you know what? I feel like, but you know, I think we talked about this fitness thing. As long as it's something that is helping you mentally and it's good for what you're trying to do at that point in time. Because me and you both know when we doing fitness, there's times we want to be lean and there's times we want to bulk up.
Yep.
There's times you want to be, you know, obviously there's like different type of aspect of fitness, meaning that somebody that does CrossFit, I mean, they doing fitness too. We doing fitness. It's that we may not like the way they do their thing, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's dudes that do different, like it's like different things in fitness. So some people do Pilates. I'm just not, all right, cool. Like some people do Zumba. I don't know.
I like to call myself kind of a hybrid in a sense, but not really, because I come from a background of track and field.
Oh, so you had to run
So-
glasses.
No.
I can see you
Yeah,
in the reflective glasses.
he had the reflector joints with the colors on them.
With
You
the
know what I
colors on
mean?
it.
I wasn't glasses
Little
guy.
Vice, little Vice Miami, John.
I definitely wasn't glasses guy, but I was a heavy runner.
Okay.
I was a sprinter. I still sprint now, but the bodybuilding kind of took over me, and then I started to run less.
Surely.
But now I'm more running and things like that, and I feel like it feels better to kind of get out there and do a little bit of different things rather than always having to weights. The running feels a little bit different.
Real quick, I just want to it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like even us as adults, because I think what I read something is that after 30, most adults never sprint again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and but you need those fibers. Those balancing fibers. Those quick releasing fibers.
So what I want to promote as well is that
Twitch fibers.
Yes.
Twitch
I
fibers,
feel that like we should still do things like that.
Yep.
You know, me and Kourtney, just a while back, we did a video which was like a hit, pretty dope, intense. We sprinting, we doing this, but we need to do things like that. Like, don't just think that you go to the gym. I'm just bringing it back to fitness part. Going to the gym, you just doing weights or whatever. Get out there and sprint. And I would just say, you know, just do a couple of sprints, 5 or 10 sprints. And I feel like that's good for us.
Yeah,
anyway.
well-rounded,
You know what I'm
surely.
saying? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I have another question. This is for both of you, but targeted more to him.
Mhm.
Do you believe that fat shaming is okay?
Ah,
If
Damn,
the
this-
person you're fat shaming is someone you love.
damn, Kourtney.
So going back to
Why you
like
did that?
family.
Yo, why she did that?
And I put that last sentence in it not to focus on outside noise, but like
Damn,
someone
bro.
close to you,
I could
family,
go.
friends, someone like that.
Lord.
Ooh.
So, yeah,
So you want me
because
to go first?
we could fat shame someone outside of our circle just by speaking, and I guess we could be harsh, but they're not gonna ever know.
Just
but,
by existing.
yeah,
Yo.
but like let's say
Speaking,
somebody
yeah, say
close
that.
to you
Listen,
that you're personally fat shaming because you know
Alright.
that you
This is-
care
this
about
is-
that person.
this is a hard subject for me.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Alright,
You
it's
know
not.
it ain't hard.
It's not hard for me because I have
You have strong
feelings. Friends that. Okay, the reason why I'm saying this, right, is because I do have friends. I have people that like, damn, you're a big guy, and they. But listen, as long as we trying to do something. But let me get into this fat shaming thing.
Yeah.
Just in a general aspect of things, right? Here's my only issue, right? Say there's a big dude, right, and he's in the club or whatever he's at. And, you know, he might have on the $400 Balenciaga shirt, you know what I'm saying? Or regular, you know, he's using money to hide behind that he's fat.
Hide behind his fat is crazy.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because I'm
I
not
don't
going to
know
be
if that's a
able to
bad way
get
to
this
say it.
girl without having this chain or having or being in my section with these bottles or having this car. I wouldn't be able to get you without this. You know what I mean? So I'm hiding really behind the money. You understand what I'm saying? To you? I'm really fat. No. So I'll give. So that's my only, you know, thing to it is that if these people are really running around here saying, you know, they more care about the money opposed to, you know, their health.
Yeah.
Then for me, I think that that's kind of crazy and backwards. And I'm gonna go in a little bit further, right? Because fat shaming, right? Fat shaming obviously is bad, right? People say this fat shaming, right?
Yeah.
But you know what's so messed up about life? People money shame every day.
Yeah.
Meaning that
100%.
if I pull up, you know what I'm saying?
So why can't I fat shame?
That's what I'm saying.
If you
Because guess what? We get reminded every day when we can't do something because we don't have the money to do it, right? We get reminded when we pull up or whatever and we want to go buy something or do something and we don't have the nice car or whatever. So you don't got enough money. Oh, look, guess what? We go into the spot, right? And they got a VIP section. If you don't got enough money, you can't be here. You know what I'm saying? So we get reminded daily, even with our own kids. Oh, Johnny got a mansion. You know what I mean? What you got? Yeah, I'm living like here, but you know, I'm doing the best we can. Yeah. We get reminded every day about money shaming, and they'll laugh at us because we don't have the money or play us.
So your endo message is we should just tell them they're fat.
Yeah, because they'll tell us that we don't got no money.
Because first of all,
they say we don't got no. Come on, Kourtney. Come on, Kourtney.
Because for real, first of all, it's easier to get fit than it is to get money.
It's easier to get fit.
It's easier to lose weight.
No. You know what they say?
It's easier to lose weight than it is to get bread. Because I can sit here and go to the park every day broke as hell. I can get fit broke as hell.
You know what they said? Look, even Steve Harvey, they had a big thing about it. And he was saying that if you have, it's harder to get visible abs. Okay. It's harder to have as visible abs than to have money. Meaning that pretty much like, I know this much I thought a little bit, but what he's pretty much saying is that it's more rare to have visible abs than a person that just has money. Like if you have visible, like as a grown man.
Okay, I see where you're going with it.
Like pretty much, if you have visible abs as a grown adult man, you're at a higher stake. There's a lot of people with money. You gotta understand something. There's a lot of people with money. But there's not a lot of people that have visible abs.
Surely. But look at it in the sense of you don't need money to get fit.
But what do you mean? But you need discipline, which they don't have.
Absolutely.
Well, they have discipline in another way, though. Because most of the time they're disciplined in the money-making part rather than the fitness part.
All right. Okay.
Look at it like that.
So
you gotta let people. I mean, people choose what they really care about.
No. But guess what? At the end of this whole thing,
because instead of them going to get fit, they'll choose to go and get money.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, correct.
That's good. Wait, because I don't know if she finished.
No, I didn't really answer.
Yeah. Yeah, Kourtney. You better be real too. Don't be sugarcoating nothing.
Get your fat ass up.
I did.
Because listen, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
There we
yes,
go.
get your fat ass up.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't about to listen.
What's that? What happened? You good? There we go.
I ain't about to sit here and sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So what you
Get
saying?
your fat ass up.
I
I don't feel like it's anything wrong with it, especially if you. So now I'm
And
seriously,
especially if you care about the person
yes,
too, and you want
I'm
to see them.
seriously fat shaming you if you were active before. And
If you were active at some point.
yeah.
and
First
you
of
stopped.
all, I'm a be
Almost
concerned. I'm gonna ask you what's up.
Mhm.
You know, are you going through X, Y, and Z, some things or
Mhm.
whatever? But I only see, and this is the thing, right? I only can go hard on people because I go hard on myself.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
good way to say
I'm
it.
not. This is nothing outside
That's a
of
good way to
myself
say
that
it.
I'll do.
That's a good way to.
That's a
know.
dope.
look at it.
That's a
Good way to
that's
look
a
at it.
dope
Because
way, bro.
we go so hard in this gym, in this life of just kind of eating
Mhm.
semi-good, I like to say, and just focusing on our fitness, that we care so much about it is we want to see other people do well.
Surely.
I don't want to see people fail. I don't want to see people
Mhm.
have to be on cholesterol medicine, things like that. I
Surely.
want to see success within your health journey, with just within your health in general.
So let me ask you a question, right? Both of y'all. Let me ask
Mhm.
both of y'all this. If they said, listen, I'll give you $10 million, right?
Yeah.
Take away who you are. I'll give you $10 million,
Yeah.
but you got to be fat and unhealthy for the rest of your life.
I'm not doing that because to me,
But I'll give you $10 million.
because to me, health is there's no
Yeah.
price on it for me.
Yeah, there's no price
Like,
on
I'll
that.
be broke. I'd rather be broke than be rich and have money, bro.
You know
And
what's
be
so real,
healthy
though?
in a sense
You know what's
like
so real
that.
how y'all talking right now? Most people,
I know they choose money over health.
other way.
Yeah, but then
no.
they die early.
Because
day.
my health is my wealth.
Yes,
and,
health
and
is
that
wealth.
even
Health
that
is
question
wealth.
that
Health
Casey
is wealth.
I
posed
wish
is
wealth.
twofold for me, because it's like fat shaming in the sense of being active and fat shaming in the sense of how you treat your body,
Correct.
like what you eat,
Which
how you
the
all
toxins
of
you
that
put in
shit.
your body. and
but,
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
but do you think, for them, or they looking at like, I got money, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
you gonna
when they
die.
when they sitting on that white yacht and they got all the bad chicks
Yeah.
with them, and
Yeah.
they got the big
Bro,
belly.
you're gonna die
It's all
soon,
good.
and that money ain't gonna matter.
It's-
That shit ain't gonna matter.
Ain't gonna matter.
When you in that
Ain't gonna
hospital bed
matter.
and you're dying, you're aching and
Yo.
pain, and you're
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
wheezing,
yeah,
Yep.
and you got your leg amputated
Mhm.
because you got fucking pus pouring out of it.
yeah.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
you're gonna wanna
Yeah.
try to
See-
take that money to
See,
get healthy.
Kourtney's saying
That's
the
crazy.
realness,
That's the real
man.
stuff.
I
That's
love
real
it.
stuff.
But
That's
this
the real
is
stuff.
this is why I be feeling so passionate about this,
Yeah, I know.
because we talking about the real things that, like,
Yeah.
why don't you see
Yeah,
it for
so,
how
bro.
we see this?
Yeah.
But then they say, but that's just what you do, and now you trying to separate yourself from
Yeah.
what we do
Mhm.
and put
Yeah.
yourself like, oh well, that's what you do, but I get money.
Or the typical, I'm gonna die anyway. I gotta die some way.
So that's how you
so
look at this,
stupid.
bro.
That is so stupid.
So you rather
Yeah.
walk around here looking like that?
Yeah.
So
All
this
right.
is what you choosing.
All right, guys. But we're gonna end the episode here. I want to thank Kourtney for coming on.
Indeed.
Shout your business out again.
Sprouts Juice.
Location.
475 South 15th Street, 15th Avenue.
No, you got to get a phone number as well.
Yeah.
Oh, 973-392-8020. Only call me if it's pertaining to Sprouts.
There you go.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank
Make sure you check her business out in Newark. Appreciate her coming on. This was a great episode. Honestly, I don't have really much to say about
Nah,
it.
man, we
was
killed
great.
it.
It was great.
Kourtney said a lot of good things about fat shaming, and we just
Get your fat ass up.
guys, if you're listening, appreciate it. If you're watching, appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. And thanks for everybody who listened and watched. Appreciate you.
thank you guys.
There we go.